What's going on YouTube? Earth Power here with CVH.
How's it going, everybody?
And boy, do we have a fast one for you guys today. Fire Nature Rush versus Light Dark Fire Nature Wave Strikers. I know you guys love the fact that we are just super inconsistent with timing, but this match is coming at you and it's going to be a quick one.
Yep, and it's all Carl's
Fire
fault.
Nature Rush. Yeah, absolutely. You guys saw the deck profiles for Fire Nature Rush, Foul, and Water Dark Aggro a few days ago. Today's match is Fire Nature Rush versus the play-in winner of Light Dark Fire Nature Wave Strikers, which beat the other Veggie Strikers and Rebirth, mid-range toolbox, whatever we're calling it around here.
You were ready for
But
this.
yeah,
Usually it's hard to remember what these things have played against, but you're on it.
yeah, absolutely. I'm hopped up. I've had 2 energy drinks and I just drank a Pepsi and I'm ready to go.
Oh my god.
Let's do it.
Let's jump right on in. And yeah, I am playing Wave Strikers because Carl is well known for loving Fire Nature Rush. And why mess with a good thing, you know? He wants to play Fire Nature
Yeah,
Rush. I say let's let him.
absolutely, absolutely. So, yeah, no speed up. So you guys get to watch us power shuffle for the next 2 minutes, which might be more telling of this match than anything
Yeah.
else, seeing
If
it's
if
the
you're
final timestamp. Yeah.
for those keen eyes at home wondering, looking at the full, runtime of this episode and the fact that we're not speeding it up, you could maybe infer a lot about what's about to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, just coming into this, right? What does Wave Strikers need to do to beat Rush? It needs to see a 2-drop. Absolutely. It
Needs to win
needs
the
to
die
see
roll,
Sapien.
I'd say.
Needs to win the die roll. Sapien Tark slash Azura, and then any of the 4-drop Wave Strikers. I mean, it just needs to hit the curve, right? Like we remember Wave Strikers from the previous 2 seasons where it was much more aggro built. This one's very much more a mid-range deck, so it still needs to see that curve, especially in this matchup, more so than I think in any of the others. And Fire Nature Rush just doing Fire Nature Rush things. 2 Comet Missiles might come into play here, seeing as how this deck does have a 6,000 power blocker sometimes.
Yeah, totally. Azra being the only blocker, and obviously shield triggers are one of the main defenses in the whole game against Rush. But this deck doesn't really have too many, at least defensively, right? It's got like 2 swaps because we're playing the 2 swap limit format. 2 pits, I think it is. And oh my goodness, is that it? Is it 4 shield triggers in the deck? Is there
Yeah,
a holy eye? I can't
yeah.
remember.
No, it's 2 Terrapits, 2 Swap, and I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you
Yeah.
just can't rely. I mean, if both the pits are in shields, I think we're pretty much good to go. But that's unlikely. So let's see. First of all, who won the die roll? It is Wave Strikers, off to a good start, or at least not a terrible start right out the gate. And
Absolutely. It
step two
looks
is
like
you
I've got
missing
the
your
one
one.
drops.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, yeah. So I have the fire mana, I have the deadly fighter. I just need to find the poisonous mushroom. And it looks like I found. Oh, I got multi-bricked. Okay, so not a bad thing. I can't put 3 creatures on the board this turn. It looks like two
Yeah.
Ganta, poisonous mushroom, deadly, and another nature card that I can't
But I
tell what it
mean,
is.
you can also play
Oh,
Ganta this turn and then go for Poisonous Mushroom into another Ganta next turn, and that's probably going to
absolutely.
be good enough. Because that's a
Yeah,
lot of
absolutely.
Gantas. Or you could just do this, which is probably also fine.
Yeah. So swing there. I don't have the fire mana, so I just go ahead and get back the mosquito. At the end of the
Here's a
day, I'm
thought.
gonna have to. Yeah.
Would
Sorry.
you... Oh, I was going to say, would you want to get Deadly Fighter back just in case you draw another Fire Mana so you can go Shroom Deadly?
Well, so the idea is the same, right? Whether it's Shroom Deadly or Shroom Mosquito, I just need to have
Yeah.
the proper mana in my hand, and it's a 50-50 at this point. So,
Okay. Yeah.
without counting my deck and knowing my shields, I'm just assuming I'm going to see Nature Mana because I already have the Pig. So I can Pig, play Poisonous Mushroom, but did I find the other Nature Mana? And I think the short answer is no here. It looks like I drew the Speed Attacker, so it would have been correct to get Deadly had I known that the top card of my deck was Pure Fire. But here we are.
Here we are. And even just one more creature this turn is looking pretty good. If you attack with your 2 creatures, I'm basically going to need to get lucky and play 2 2-drop Wave Strikers to unlock Azra's extra power to trade over Ganta. But even in that best case scenario, I'm already looking at losing all my shields next turn for sure.
Yeah.
Like for sure, because unless I get a Terrapit Shield 1, none of the 2-drop Wave Strikers are going to have blocker. So the Azure will be tapped, and you'll break both my shields, and obviously, that sets you up to win the game very in short order, basically. And
Yeah, you
that's
need a lot of things to go
yeah,
right here. You're gonna need a shield trigger Terra Pit. You're gonna need 2 Wave Strikers on this play this turn, and then you're gonna have to follow that up next turn with hopefully another Azra, just slash other defense his area, just something that can clear more creatures without you having to swing. And it looks like we're already off to a bad. You showed your hand a minute ago. You do not have the 2/2s.
yeah, which makes this hand completely useless. And I guess I'm not sure why I would not trade because I otherwise am dead on board. But obviously, this is a completely losing play too because I'm going to be
Yeah.
in the same situation next turn, and I'm not going to have any shields. So yeah, trading is obviously right, but neither play is going to look good here.
Yeah, no other 2 drops in hand. I mean, everybody's going to say something along the lines of you had Bronze Arm Tribe and Turnip, but Turnip doesn't have its effect unless you have the other 2 Wave Strikers, which you didn't. And sure, Bronze Arm Tribe is a shot in the dark to get to 5 mana and have 2 creatures on board, but they weren't going to do anything against this Assault of Ganta, which I somehow
Yeah.
continue to find in these matchups.
At least Sapien Tark on board means I could play two-way strikers this turn and actually trade over Aganta. So if I had Azure and a 2-drop and you just bricked and had like 3 copies of, I don't know, there's literally no card in your hand that would be okay for me. 3 copies of Arcade de la Serna. If your hand had been 3 copies of Arcade de la Serna and I made this
Yeah.
play, maybe I'd be okay.
Yeah,
But yeah, no.
unfortunately, 2 Gantas. Yeah, you got 1 blocker to 2 attackers here, and I'm just BMing. So,
Yeah, very dead.
that's game 1. Yeah. So, Ganta doing the thing, and I just say, and I'm out here complaining about not being able to hit my mushroom into my other 1 drop play.
Yeah. Well, there was no 2-drop on my side, right? So I partly things went well. I won the die roll, but partly there were no turn 2 plays, I think, right? Am I
Yeah, and
yeah.
and that's why this deck plays the Macho Melon, right? You got 4 Turnip, 4 Merly, and then 1 Macho Melon just to bank on hitting. Very similar to kind of the tempo decks that we build, where you want 1 to 2 more 2 drops. That 9 to 10 mark is always a safe place, and unfortunately, you missed here.
Yeah. Rush, however, kind of did Rush things back to its roots of just playing a bunch of Gantas and smacking face. That's
Yeah,
nice to
once
see.
again, no Comet Missile or Volcanic Arrow that match, and I know I'm still getting grief for building the quote unquote suboptimal Fire Nature Rush deck to come into season 3 with, but here we are.
Well, do we want to say? I mean, look, 4 Torcons isn't always optimal too. I don't necessarily think there is one definitively best Fire Nature Rush because some of those are flex spots. I just think it's probably usually not great to put Comet Missile in them. I don't
Right.
know.
So
Like in some metas, you certainly don't want Torcons if you're playing against nothing but burn and
that's,
control.
that's CVH's roundabout way of saying it's bad, but not totally bad.
It's not what I would have done, but it could be worse.
That's a backhanded compliment if I ever heard one.
So, I mean, I never think something is like 100% optimized. But
Speaking
Comet
of,
Missile is a
yeah,
sketch.
and Comet Missile.
Oh my Jesus!
I'm
Look,
joking
look
now.
at
Yep,
that
I'm
hand. Why
dying.
is my hand is awful? It's Rebirth 2 swap Goliath and the God, what was it? Now it's a Killstein off the top. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
Terrapit.
that hand's
Oh my God,
yeah, that
that's
hand's
like,
bad. My hand, otherwise, great.
well, that's great for you. I'm so happy for
Yeah,
you.
I'm gonna be able to play my Ganta. I'm gonna be able to get this. Well, I gotta play Fire Nature bit or Fire Mana down. So
Oh no!
not everything's going my way. Ideally, you'd want to play like Pig down, but
You got to play one of your
here
2
comes kind of
colors. I've got to play
gotta
3
play
more mana before I have a
Ganta.
play. This is awful.
Yeah. Sniper's gonna go ahead and get back Sniper Mosquito just in case I have the option to play 2 1 drops next turn, uh, and no first shield trigger. You found
Also,
Bronze Arm Track.
not to overlook another reason this hand is bad. Like, not only did I not have a play until I got lucky with Bronze Arm, but 75% of the deck's shield triggers are in my hand. So, like, I know there's no help coming.
It's
This
tough.
is this is tough.
Yeah.
This is
So
a
once
time
again, I
when
have
I wish Skysword was in that deck. Is it not?
yeah. It's not. I did not jam it in this 40 card list. Yeah. Um. We have Pig. Once again, I'm not going to be able to play Poisonous Mushroom into a 1-drop, so things. Oh no! Here we go. All right, we found it. I had Deadly Fighter. Shout outs
Oh
to Deadly
no.
Fighter. Didn't see it in my hand, so we did it. Poisonous Mushroom into the 1-drop. A turn late, but here we are, and we've got 3 mana now. Sniper Mosquito's live. That Bronze Arm Tribe can't bounce with anything, at least immediately.
You're thinking so much about this.
Sure am.
Just
Yeah,
kill me.
Volcanic Arrows is just the card to get. There's almost no chance that Wave Strikers is definitely not going online this turn. So at best, you're playing 2 vanillas, and yeah, things aren't looking too good for our hero.
Oh no, they're not. I don't know what else I could add to that analysis.
Yeah, it's tough out here,
Oh
man.
man.
That was just to give people a peek behind the curtain. You and I have been talking for the past probably 3-4 days prior to narrating this about just me hopping in here solo. We were trying to figure out schedules and getting this matchup, and I was like, I can just hop in here and do it solo. Until I hit you up tonight and was like, do I want to demoralize him? It's an 8-minute match. It's Fire Nature Rush. Like,
It's fine.
how
I
are we
already
doing
had
this?
I had to live through it once when I played it, and I'm living through it again now, but it's so quick that it, that's like that amounts to like one game in some of my other matches. So
It's like ripping off a band-aid.
yeah.
You're thinking hard about this mana choice though. There might be hope for you yet. I don't...
There's definitely not. I'm just trying to make sure that if I die, I go out making at least a reasonable play. Or maybe I'm trying to find a funny one.
That deck plays a lot of vanillas until you have multiple creatures on the board. That's the one bad thing about Wave Strikers, right? Like, it's just without being able to snowball.
Man, if
whenever...
only I had Muscle Charger, 2 Solar Taps, and a Fist of Forever, that Bronze Arm could clear board. You know?
Wow, yeah. Yeah.
Always looking for the out.
Sure could. Double Muscle Charger into Fist of Forever. We just slept on it.
No, we just need the 1 Muscle Charger, I think. Just gotta tap the 2 untapped dudes, and we're just clearing. Having a great time. That's not what happened. What happened is this. Why is there a Rickabu the Dismantler in the discard pile?
Because Volcanic Arrows
okay.
destroyed a shield.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
yep. That's the game, guys. Yeah.
That's the game.
That was quick.
Did you have any Torcons down? Let's no. Yeah, oh
Yeah. Yeah, look at that.
Ah.
Fire Nature Rush doing the thing, man. We made it.
Okay, we're back. And now we can see the updated bracket here with that 2-0 victory.
There it is. Fire Nature Rush moving on to face the winner of Light Dark Fire Nature Foul versus Water Dark Aggro. That match coming at you here in the next couple of days. On time this time, because it's actually already narrated and produced. Yeah.
Foul and Water Dark Aggro are 2 decks much closer in power level than these 2 decks were.
Yeah. These play-in decks, obviously they were fun to watch. And like I said, I think moving on, and I mean, look at it, right? Like 2 of our play-in decks so far have made it into the top 8. This one obviously got its stuff handed to it. Water Nature Pincer put up a fight. So the play-in wasn't a terrible idea, but
no,
I think
5 Civ Control still in the deck, so in the tournament, Mikey's.
Yeah. 5 Civ 40 card control. I think that needs to be like the star on the video if there ever was one. Like the fact that we jammed 5 into 40 and it's in top 8 is it's impressive to say the least. I think at least what everybody's seeing.
Yeah, it's like when you pack a bunch of clothes in one suitcase. You're like, look at that. Look at what we did.
Got it. Couldn't do it again if I wanted to, but we got it. All right, guys. Leave a like, comment down below. TVH, thanks for sticking through this one
No problem.
again, experiencing it twice. And until next time, guys. Peach.